just going to take a vision. It's really a vision. That's how this stuff happens. We just started talking about having a trail that would go north to south or south to north, that would hit a lot of the state parks and areas already preserved. And I thought that was like a wonderful vision.
There was an idea for a lot of us in those days of, you could see on a map there was large pieces of land that were already protected. A lot of the vision in those days was a wildlife corridor, primarily for those larger animals, for moose and bear and bobcat. And it didn't take much to look at a map and see you could connect those dots. And I think that sparked the imagination of a lot of people.
In 2006, they started meeting, and it was representatives from the small not-for-profits in the area. So I started going to those meetings, just trying to figure out if there was anything that we could do to focus conservation on the Rensselaer Plateau.
When we got our first community forest, Post and Kill Community Forest, and I found out that we could get all of this federal money through a grant to help preserve a very significant amount of land. To me, that was that was amazing. And then it happened again, and it happened again.
We're headed up the road to the Valentino Family Community Forest, which is RPA's newest community forest, and it is just beautiful. It's very close, only one property separated from the Grafton Forest, which is now part of the Pittstown State Forest. And it really creates a 7-mile long conserved corridor up here in western Grafton.
I mean, if you're going to get involved in something, you're going to have to put in time. But personally, from a personal reward standpoint, I always get more back. And there's probably few days that I don't go out in the woods, that I don't end up on the property in some way, shape, or form. Some days it's like, oh, there's a tree down, and you clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up.
If there was like a highlight reel of my involvement with RPA, it would definitely be Forest Conservation Corps with the Rensselaer Youth Outdoors program. The RPA sort of represents like the Rensselaer Plateau where I grew up, where I went on all those hikes when I was younger. Like my Forest Conservation Corps experience, which was the thing that inspired me to pursue a degree in environmental science, it just sort of like represents all of that for me.
I think the way RPA has built community, and by forming a true alliance, it needed to be more than just like-minded people. We needed to invite many different user groups from the community. We needed those different voices to come in and really work together to create this vision.
One of the things I'm really proud of is the team that we've been able to build. The staff at RPA right now is amazing. We are 9 people and we work so well together. The board of directors is really a highly functioning board. But none of this would have been possible without our members and supporters who are so committed to this mission of conserving the forests.
I think when you're just being thrown all of this information and you're not maybe putting it into perspective of like the work that is being done, I think it's hard to feel hopeful. Properties like Post and Kill Community Forest will still be around when I'm the age of, a lot of the board members I work with, because I see the impact that it's made on their lives, and I really want to have that sort of longevity of experience that they've been able to have, I guess, and I think RPA is making that like an accessible future for me.
I'm excited to see those gaps, those puzzle pieces filled in a way that allows for one of our early visions of connecting the Tibbetts State Forest all the way down through the core of the plateau, down to Albert Family Community Forest, come true.